Hi YouTube. Today I'll be reviewing the Lingerie de Peau foundation from Guerlain. Just a little disclaimer. This foundation is a foundation that I have used many times in the past, but I don't know if the shade will actually work on me right now as far as like how my skin tone is. I'm not really sure, so we're gonna find out together. But anyway, this is the Lingerie de Peau foundation from Guerlain, and this is in the shade 5W, and it has a pump. And that looks absolutely terrifying. I should note that I have all the deep shades that they carry in this foundation, and this one is the next to the deepest 5W because 6W is like way too dark. So I don't know. We about to find out, y'all. I'm like, when was I this light? I mean, oh my god. I mean, I don't know if it was my winter color. I don't know. I mean, I remember wearing this foundation and having no issue with it, but my makeup for men tutorial video, like I don't remember what it's called. It's like makeup for men or something. But like that video, I'm wearing Lingerie de Peau, and it looked fine in the video. So I mean, I don't know, but we're gonna find out, y'all. It look real scary right now. So I'm just gonna take a brush, blend this out. Ooh, girl. What in the Nicki Minaj? Oh my goodness. When did I wear this shade? I don't even, oh my god. We're just gonna give it a minute. I think it oxidizes. Maybe that's what I don't remember about it, because I mean, I have so many foundations and I can't tell you like my experience with some of them, just because some of them I don't reach for all the time because I have well over 60 foundations. That is so light, my goodness. Like I remember the coverage was pretty light, like light to medium, so I think the more I apply it, the more some things are coming back about it. You know, it smells good, but all Guerlain products smell good. They're infused with what's known as the Guerlainade. I mean, it don't look as bad as it did when I first put it on, but like in person, it doesn't actually look that off. I'm gonna go in with my Covergirl concealer, the Trublend. I'm telling y'all, like I said in previous videos, this concealer is pretty. I like it. I may buy some and stock up. They may discontinue. And Lord knows I ain't paying attention to drugstore foundations. So now I'm just gonna blend out this concealer, and I'm gonna follow up with my La Mer powder and put that on top. This foundation, it needs a little bit of help, so a little bronzer will take care of it. I'm also putting a little bit of Terracotta light on my brows. For the lips, I'm gonna put on Super Lips from Guerlain. As a final touch, I'm just going to put on the Badescu facial spray. And looky there, we got it to where it should be. We are done. The Lingerie de Peau foundation is your standard 1 ounce 30 ml per usual. It retails for $63, and I believe it comes in 18 shades, but with regards to people of color, there's only 4 options. It also has a broad spectrum SPF of 20, and the coverage is, I would say, light, buildable, medium coverage, and it's all about a second skin look to your face. So it's just giving you just this natural, beautiful look to the skin. You would want to, you know, have a full face of makeup to get the ultimate effect with this. So this isn't something that I would wear, you know, like a tinted moisturizer, or like the Lingerie de Peau Aqua Nude that I reviewed. That is something completely different. This is more of a, this is an actual true foundation. So, you know, under normal circumstances, when I've worn this, I would wear it with bronzer, highlighter, everything. Like it would be a full face so that you just get the full effect, because that natural second skin effect just shines through the other products that you have on top of it, and it just gives this beautiful natural look. I have every shade in the deep category, and so the last letter, that's, you know, it's an alphanumeric code with their shades, and so In the deep shades for Lingerie de Peau, they only have 3 different 5s. So there's like a level 5 and then there's a level 6. So they have a 5N, which is of course 5 neutral. There's a 5C, which is, you know, cool. And then there's a 5W, which is what I'm wearing, which is warm. So it has, you know, that yellow golden undertone. And then the deepest shade that they have in this is 6W, which would be a warm. This is what 6W looks like. So it's not like some majorly deep shade. So, you know, this particular foundation is a bit disappointing in that it doesn't really give you many options as far as, you know, being someone of color. You only get 4 options, and if you ain't it, or one of those ain't it, if the undertone's not it for you, then you can't wear this foundation. But speaking of Guerlain, I know that they came out with a longwear foundation, and that one is actually a few dollars cheaper than this one. And that one actually comes in a lot of shades supposedly, and the deep range is a bit more varied, so you actually will get more options. So that is something that I will look into, because I'm not sure if I want to buy it or not, but it is something to definitely consider, because again, like I've mentioned with La Mer and with other luxury brands, it's just great to see that they're even trying, you know, because a lot of brands don't even, they flat out don't try. So, you know, I think with this and with other foundation shades within Guerlain, you know, when they had different foundations in the past, they've tried, and I think 5W is probably the deepest they've ever gone. But then, you know, with this one, Lingerie de Peau, I'm pretty sure Lingerie de Peau came out years ago, and then they reformulated, repackaged it, and then it came out with these new shade expansions. And then, you know, now they have this new foundation, and this entirely new foundation, which, you know, gives you a variety of shades. I'm not going to say you get like 20 different deep shades, but you do get something. So at least they're trying. Does that give them an excuse? No, but just saying. So removed from what happened at the beginning of the video, just because I haven't worn this foundation in quite some time, this is a very beautiful foundation. My skin looks like skin. The products that sit on top of it, they perform well, they perform better. So overall, you get a gorgeous finish. You get medium coverage. It's a foundation that definitely is designed for someone. I would say if you have normal to dry skin, you should be fine with this foundation. Up to combination. If you're oily, I really wouldn't recommend this particular foundation. If you're someone who does not need a ton of coverage, this is a great foundation for you. But again, it is buildable up to medium, so you still get coverage. So it kind of can fit for a wide variety of people and just different skin types. So overall, this foundation, especially like for me, like I know that, you know, when it hit my skin, it does oxidize, it does settle, it does calm down. So that's something that I completely forgot about until I actually put it on in front of you guys. So it definitely oxidizes, calms down, settles, so it's not crazy. You're not coming out here looking casky sharp. And so it's kind of funny just to revisit it, because some foundations I have, they may be ashy right now. And that's why I was nervous about this one, because this one looked kind of ashy to me, but as you can see, it's perfectly fine. So is this a foundation you should go out and buy for $63? I would say no. There's a lot of foundations that do this natural second skin type of look that you can spend, you know, under $50 for. So, you know, there's drugstore foundations, I'm sure, that could give you something very similar. This foundation is more about luxury. It's more about the overall experience, just the texture of the product, the, you know, overall just the smell of the product, you know, the fragrance that's in it. It has fragrance, so if you're somebody who's sensitive, you may not want this. But, you know, this is all about luxury, you know, this particular foundation. So there's nothing that, you know, you have to go out and get this foundation. So definitely let me know if you have ever tried Lingerie de Peau foundation. Let me know if it worked out for you, if it didn't work out for you. Let me know, you know, if you think, based on what you've seen with this foundation and the way I've described this foundation, do you know of something that is more affordable and comparable? Is there something that is dupable or a dupe for this particular foundation? So yeah, guys, that's all I got. So definitely rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back again with a whole lot more. Bye, guys.